guys, Tech here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys basically how to code a batch file. This is going to be a series. This is episode 1. I'm sorry about the black bars on the side, and yes, I'm using a virtual machine, that's why you see this here. I tried my best to fix the black bars so it's as big as possible, but yeah, in case you guys don't know what a batch file is, I'm going to be doing a little introduction. So, a batch file is basically a command prompt file. So, it has its own programming language, kind of like English. So, if you just go into command prompt, you will see what you would normally see. So, you can run commands like ipconfig that shows your IP. By the way, this is a VPN, and this isn't my real IP. CLS to clear, etc. So, but how would you make it automatically? Well, that is through a text file, and that's how a batch file would be used. So let's say if you wanted to create a folder automatically and just open a program. So once you just open the program, it will create the folder for you. So most of this is just used for creating viruses on other people's computers, which I like to do. Not really viruses, but things that just mess with them and school computers and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction like I said before. So to create your first batch file, you're just going to right click on your desktop, new, and click on text document, or you can click the Windows key or click on the Windows down here, the window taskbar thingy. So once you do that, you can type in Notepad if you're running on a pretty newer version of Windows, not older, because if you're running on, I think it's XP or below, you won't be able to search. So the best way for you, if you're on a lower version, just go to new, text document, and then we're going to name this is let's name it to test. Oh, oops, I tried renaming that to test. So if you just open this up, double click on it, you will now see it's an empty notepad document. But you're probably saying, Ethan, yes, Ethan is my name, you're probably saying, Ethan, you are showing us how to create a batch file, but this is Notepad. Well, yes, this is how you would create a batch file. The background will change soon because I have a theme on. But you can use Notepad++ or Notepad. I just use Notepad for this tutorial because I don't have Notepad++ installed on this virtual machine. So, getting to the coding. So, let's say if we wanted to say something, we are gonna want to write echo. So what, and then echo in space. So what echo does, it basically doesn't think that what you're typing in is a command, and it just says it in command prompt. So let's say if we type in echo hello world, spelled world wrong, world. So this is a simple thing that will appear on the text document. So in addition, which most the first line of the code on the batch file is @echo off. What this will do, this will disable like all these startup messages and commands like that. So if we just type in @echo off and echo hello world and go into file, save as, test, but you don't click save just now. You're gonna want to type in .bat. What this means is going to transform it into a batch file. So if we save that as a batch file, you will get a new gear looking icon. We're just going to drag that there, sorry. And we're also going to save the text file. You can also do that, just so you can see what you're doing. And you can edit the code simply through opening the notepad file and then just saving it as a .bat, but the process does get continued. That's why Notepad++ is easier, because you would just right click and click and edit in Notepad++. But anyways, so if we minimize this and open up the test program or batch file that we just created, just gonna want to double click on it. I just triple clicked, but it's fine. It will do nothing. It will pop up a quick window and will close. So the next command we're going to learn is pause. Pause will keep the window open. If you don't put pause in, then it will just close the window as soon as it's done saying or writing a command. So we're just gonna file save as test.bat. Replace it, yes. Minimize it. Now if we open up test, you'll see hello world. Press any key to continue. So this is pretty neat right here. So if we just press any key, it will close. So I'll show you an example of what @echo_off does. So if we just remove it, file, save, open it up, you will see up here like the commands, which can be pretty irritating if you're trying to get a user to read what the batch file is saying. So a simple command is @echo_off. So we just say that again. All we see is hello world and press any key to continue. Much easier to read. So if we press any key on the keyboard, then it will close. That's going to be about it for today, guys, for this batch programming video. If you do enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe. It would be really appreciated if you subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see next, and if you were having any trouble with these batch files. So I will do more of these in the future, along with other coding tutorials. But yeah, guys, my name is Tech, and I'll be signing out. See you guys.